As reported by John Sigler and Nick Underhill a few days ago, the Saints have missed out on a few head coaching hopefuls in the past week. First with Aaron Glenn to the Jets, and then with Buffalo Bills OC Joe Brady electing to stay put. Still, time is of the essence. Whoever does get hired as head coach will have to build a new staff, and the competition for those candidates is heating up. The sooner the Saints can get in the mix, the better. NFL Network's Tom Pelissero reported Sunday morning that the team has made plans to potentially fly into another city to sit down with the potential head coach after twice interviewing Anthony Weaver and Mike Kafka, as well as their own interim coach Darren Rizzi. Thus far, all contact with coach candidates has meant interviews, either virtually or in person at the team headquarters in Metairie, with General Manager Mickey Loomis, his lieutenants Jeff Ireland, Kai Harley, and Michael Parrington plus consultants Randy Mueller and Dave Ziegler. The Saints clearly are in a tough spot, with many now viewing them as a poorly run organization. But here we list 3 reasons why all of this could be a good thing. Number 1. It forces GM Mickey Loomis to look in the mirror. Rarely have we seen a fall from grace like Loomis. Originally lauded as architect of the Sean Payton Drew Brees era, Loomis had been celebrated as the person responsible for the most successful time in franchise history. Some now wonder if it has led to arrogance on his part. But with a playoff drought of over 4 years punctuating with a 5-12 season combined with a terrible cap situation, Loomis must now humble himself, as this one of the first times of note that owner Gail Benson had to get involved in a personnel decision with the firing of Dennis Allen. This could possibly result in reason number 2 for optimism: organizational changes. Further poor seasons or another bad coaching hire could again force Gail Benson to reassign Loomis to another position in the organization, which could even include a move to the Pelicans basketball team, or at the very least a spot where he's no longer in charge of the draft and personnel decisions. Finally, another poor win-loss record could finally also give the team the bottoming out it may need to properly rebuild, which leads to the 3rd reason: a shot at the top pick in the 2026 draft. Arch Manning is already looking like a clear-cut number 1 pick option for 2026. Clearly, the family history makes this a slam-dunk pick if Spencer Rattler doesn't develop as quickly as fans hope, and if the Saints' record is poor enough to draft number 1, it'll mean he didn't. And if the embarrassment of coaches not even wanting to interview for the Saints combined with the heat the general manager is taking not only from Saints fans, but even outside the organization a la former Jags GM Trent Baalke, then perhaps a franchise-changing number 1 overall pick, whose namesake was the team's first great franchise quarterback, could be the perfect unintentional ultimate prize to lead this once proud organization back to prominence.